Jeez. Jeez. Uh, yeah, I was taking the caffeine pills to try to reduce how much coffee I was drinking so I could avoid getting headaches, but it just didn't work out. So, but I gotta quit drinking 400 cups of coffee a day. It's just no way to live.
I don't like the taste of drip coffee much, so that's why I usually take caffeine pills, and they're cheaper for me because you can go like to a drugstore and get the store brand for $10 or whatever.
Yeah, well, they're even cheaper than that. You get them on sale, man. You can get them cheap, you know. 'Cause I bought like, I don't know, I got like 1,000 of them here actually. I bought like 4 bottles of 200 or something, really cheap. So that would be 800, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this, you know, I gotta be careful because it can upset my stomach if I'm not careful how I take them. But anyway, yeah, but I mean, I have to be in the mood. But yeah, it's not even that I like coffee. I just, you know, you gotta drink something, and I'm just so used to drinking something, you know. So now if like I had a glass of water or something, I'm like, oh fuck, this is so water. You know, it just doesn't have any stuff in it. And like, I've gotten really dependent on having stuff in my fluid. And I guess I gotta get over that. I mean, I drank water for fucking, you know, 45 years and was perfectly happy. And, it's, you know, I picked up this coffee habit like 5 years ago. I just, you know, gotta get over it. Yeah, well, coffee does, I mean, the caffeine does keep you in the game a little. I mean, you know, I sort of need something to force me not to sleep because, you know, I tend to just want to, you know, I like sleeping. I like avoiding life. And so if something doesn't force me to be too kinetic to sleep, then, you know, yeah, I would just kind of nap my way through life.
Actually, I'm not you, Gary, but I'm going to have to disagree with you. Caffeine does have its benefits. If you drink 2 to 4 cups of coffee a day, it can help prevent diabetes. And the caffeine does not dehydrate you. It's a liquid. You're getting hydrated, but you have caffeine in it. To get dehydration from caffeine, you have to drink or consume an absurd amount.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a constrictor. I didn't think it was a diuretic anyway. So, well, whatever. Um, yeah, yeah, well, it's like anything, you know, moderation and all that kind of crap. Uh, but yeah, it definitely seems, you know, of all the things in the world, it doesn't seem that horrific chemical. I mean, it does stimulate and better, you know, like I said, it's not dioxin or something. I mean, it's not killing people left and right or anything. Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. Yeah, metabolism problems. Well, see, I eat very little too, which is really a problem for me. So, you know, it's like, you know, I shit tar. You know, it's not good. It's, you know, but yeah, it's only once a week, so that's good. But yeah, it does fuck up your metabolism. Doop be doop doop de doop. Yeah, I guess I don't know. There's a lot of tricks that carbonation thing. You know, I mean, it's I'm not sure of all the biology of that, but apparently it doesn't do you much good to have that carbon dioxide in your stomach, though. Yeah, I don't think you can overwork the heart, actually, though. So that's always sort of the lies that are out there. As they talk about stress or some other thing, and people are in bed. It's like they talk about like, oh, shoveling snow, you'll have a heart attack. No, you're gonna have a heart attack anyway because you're in terrible fucking physical shape. And so the shoveling snow only revealed the fact that you're in shitty shape. And these drugs will only reveal the fact that you're already fucked. Something's gonna, if you didn't have a heart attack from that, you would have had a heart attack from that. It was coming because you're fucked, because you got some sort of cardiac disease, arterial disease. And so these things don't cause those problems, and they only can make, yeah, they'll help push you over the edge, but what puts you on the edge in the first place is what you got to deal with. So I just think it's bogus to make that kind of argument that, stress is good for you, actually. Stress keeps you in shape. It's good to stress your body and your heart. Well, it is true. I mean, when they study the mice and stuff, if they starve them, they do much better than if they overfeed them, that's for sure. Well, it's not about heart health, it is about general health, okay? So I'm 51 years old. You want to have a fist fight, fucker? You want to have some competition? I can outrun you, I can outlift you, I can out whatever you, okay? So I know what being healthy is, asshole. Whether or not I want to live to be 90 years old is a whole nother subject. And the fact that cigarette smoking is addictive, you dumb cunt. I don't make videos talking about how everybody should smoke cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes is great. I talk about the fact that I'm addicted to nicotine. I've also said it plainly. Okay, if I could change anything in my life, the first thing I would change is that fucking first time I picked up that first fucking cigarette. Okay, because cigarette smoking sucks. It's stupid. It's a waste of fucking money, and yeah, it doesn't deliver anything. Okay, but an addiction. So fuck you. Gee, people are such weasels. You little snarky, cowardly weasels. Why don't you dock up and make some kind of ridicule like that, you faggot? But you'll type your little weasel text. I don't know. Go look back in the text. Whoever the little weasel was who made some ridicule that somehow I have no integrity or credibility to talk about heart health because I smoke cigarettes. That irrelevant, illogical, skanky cunt weasel. So go back and look in the text to figure out who said it. Well, look, you can't sit there and undo the statement, you fucking asshole. You sit there and implied, what does a fucking cigarette smoker know about heart health? That was your implication, you stupid cunt. Man, could you please try to be a little bit logical? Oh, fuck you. I'm just gonna kick you, you dumb shit. You didn't imply anything, you fucking dumb cunt. You're too stupid for reality. Ooh, that's a horrible color, nukes. Horrible, 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 horrible color. Horrible. Horrible. It's gonna make Swan's headache worse, I just know it. Ew. God. Ew. Pastel crap. Ew.
On going out and buying the Google TV, but it looks like everyone is actually blocking their content and things like that. All the network providers and service providers and all these different people. It's just frustrating as hell. I mean, I would just rather get that content online. I mean, well, why can't I just stop watching TV, stop subscribing to Comcast and just get it online, just pay a fee for it? I just don't get why I can't do that.
I don't even know what content you're talking about, but, well, you can get stuff now. You can get a lot of stuff.
Well, television episodes.
Well, you go to Netflix. You can get Netflix online. It costs you $7 now. They have some new plan. They're actually going to charge more for the delivery of the DVDs, and so they're going to charge, you know, so you get a Netflix account for like $8 or $7 a month, and they got like, you know, they got all the Married with Children, and they got lots of sitcoms. They got, you know, and then they got some good, they get good movies now and then, you know.
Yeah, so, but their content isn't good, and it's not that refreshed. Right, so if the network television airs something, you know, it'll probably end up on Netflix like 3 months later, and that's pretty much useless. You want to be current and stuff like that, right?
If you're talking about news, then that's a whole different thing. But I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh no, not
changing
news.
The subject.
Not news. Just things on Showtime and stuff like that. Just
yeah, well, you're not going to get that stuff because they can't make enough money online. So it seems quite obvious why you're not going to get their prime time, where they're still paying the actors a fucking, you know, $1.5 million an episode kind of shit. You're not going to get it online because they can't make as much money because they can't put as many commercials in it. So fuck you. What do you want? You're not going to get that cake and eat it too. Jeez.
Well, no, I mean,
so if you can't wait, then fuck, you're dead. Yeah, the internet isn't really, this isn't, you know, it costs them money on this medium, okay? It doesn't cost them anything on cable. They can put a show in 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, a billion households for the same amount of money it costs them to put it into one household. On the internet, it costs them fucking money. What you're saying is just bullshit, okay? It's just bullshit. You want content where it costs the provider more money to produce it than it's worth. They're not going to get anything of value back.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Why the fuck would they give it to you for free? Well, I'm sure that's what it sounds like, asshole.
No, I'm saying that I would actually be willing to pay the exact same amount that I pay for my cable television if I could just get it online.
So what's the argument here, you dumb fuck? Nobody else will in the second place, okay? Nobody else will pay on the internet. They're not going to pay $10 a month, you know, to get the shit. And they'd have to pay more, you dumbass. It's still the same argument. It costs them more money to produce it on the internet than it costs them to produce it on a cable channel. All right? And they can't put the commercials in it, so they can't make that extra money. So fuck you, it doesn't work. The internet is for recycling.